we're going to have a look at Eddie Cochran's version of Blue Suede Shoes. Well, at least the guitar solo. Hopefully I'll teach it right. I missed a few little things then, so let's see. That's more or less it anyway. It's a pretty cool solo. Obviously we're in the key of A. I just kicked off the end of a 12 bar just to lead us in. So the solo starts with, you know, with this typical, except you know, he does it a little bit differently. We've got this movement here on the 4th string from the 2nd, 3rd, 4th fret. We're playing that with the open A as well. Which, you know, you know, obviously we know Eddie Cochran was a big Elvis fan, but clearly a huge Scotty Moore fan as well. You know, that's like, I think something out of Milk Cow Blues, which Eddie also had done. But this has got to, you know, Eddie's an incredibly rhythmical player, so this really has to be a... Move into the 4. So, 1, 2, 3. Here we'll jump into, I can't remember how I done it, whether it was picking fingers or just fingers. At this point in his life, I'm not sure if Eddie was still with a thumb pick. It could well be, but I guess a lot of you might be using pick and fingers. So we're going to slide into the 5th fret on the 3rd and 2nd strings. In fact, this is something that later we'll hear lots in Brian Setter's playing, you know, Cats in Roof and type of thing. Even Carl Perkins as well. Very typical of him, you know, when we move into the 4 chord. So we're basically just sliding in, then bouncing off this A on the 4th string. Sometimes jumping between the 2nd and 3rd string, and even the 3rd, 2nd and 1st, or just the 2nd and... The trick for me, or listening to the way Eddie plays anyway, it's just so rhythmical. It's just, he's not just... There's, you know, he really swings it when he plays. I mean, you've got to listen to the subtleties there. It's a, you know, I can't emphasise enough how, you know, it's an incredibly rhythmical player going from this. I'm just keeping. Then he seems to just slide into a little A major triad. Or maybe slide once, and then maybe even hammer on. Then I used to try that, but it sounds like he's actually maybe using 3. So I've got my 3rd on the 8th. 3rd finger on the 8th fret of the 1st string, 1st finger on the 7th fret of the 2nd string, and 2nd finger on the 8th fret of the 3rd string. Maybe bend it slightly sharp, jump to the A major, try it again, and 3rd finger just making a little bar over the first 3 strings of the 7th fret. Really just catching the 2nd and 3rd, and the high E will ring out a little bit. So then this little slide on the 1st string, 4th fret to the 5th fret, catching the open E as well. Now I'm going to do a little bend on the 7th of the 3rd string, kind of catching the 2nd string and 1st string 5th fret at the same time. Not sure if he does this picking fingers or it's just with a pick. So I'm really on the 3rd string. I'm just and with each note I'm playing on the 3rd string, picking the 1st 2 strings as well, except maybe the. Play around and have a listen. You know, I've not truly worked this out note for note, but I think it's doing this type of thing. And just into our A chord, open A, 4th fret A string, 2nd fret 4th, 4th fret 4th string to the A on the 3rd string. But again, very catching the upbeats. It's kind of more or less, you know, it's the general feel of it anyway, and I think it's kind of the more or less the right positions. It's, you know, it's trickier than it looks, and Eddie Cochran still continues to be, as far as I'm concerned, one of the best guitarists ever. So we've all got a lot to live up to with him, and just give it a try. Just try and put yourself in the positions and try and get it rhythmically more than anything. That seems to be more important than the notes. So let's have a look at this one last time, quite slow. So yeah, that's more or less it. Give it a go, and hope you have fun. You know, I've loved this solo since I started playing the guitar, and I hope some of you do too. Right, and that's it, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers.